Hello guys, welcome back to this channel. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel. Here in today's update on Twist of Fate is about Alia and Ria kidnapping Prachi and Sid, and due to this process ranbir will come to save Prachi, and while the goon is trying to shoot Prachi, ranbir will get shot during the process. Don't forget to watch the video to the end to know more about what happened in the episode. Love you all. The episode starts with Alia calling Ria. Ria sees her driving the car and says the goon haven't called you. She says, I am sure that you have taught them a lesson. She asks her to come there for party. Alia says, you didn't know that we are in trouble. Ria says she just wants to hear only positive things and don't want to hear any negativity. Alia tells that Prachi, Sid and Shana had come and rescue Miyika, but she tackled them. Ria says destiny is with them, as ranbir was following them but lost the way. She says we prove Prachi as characterless and asks her to search permanent solution for her. Alia says she has taken a permanent solution for them and tells that she is a lucky charm and wants her to be at her side to make her plan 100% success. Ria asks her to take her from there before ranbir comes. Alia says alright. Ria keeps back the clothes and thinks she has to burn Prachi's clothes after her death. Shana and Prachi are searching for Mika. The goon catches Prachi and takes her with him. ranbir comes to the house and thinks if Sid and Prachi have come here, he thinks how to search Prachi here. The goon and Prachi sees ranbir downstairs. Prachi thinks, look at me, ranbir. She thinks if he came to search for me or stopped seeing the car there. She kicks the goon and thinks to do something. The goon catches her again. Other goons bring Sid there. ranbir thinks his phone battery is dead and goes out of the house. The goon takes Prachi and Sid to tie them in the room. Alia and Ria reach the place and are still in the car. Ria tells that nothing shall happen, that they get Sid and wishes for their death. Along with Shana and Miyika, Alia says we have to justify their death and we will make story that they had come here to spend quality time but fire broke out. She says Shana and Miyika had come to rescue them and they died too. She says we will not murder them with our hands, as I don't want us to be called as murderer, sister and aunt. Ria says yes. Alia says kerosene oil is heavy. We will order goon to burn them. ranbir thinks to search Prachi's location. He sits down to tie his shoelace. Alia and Ria don't see him and go inside. ranbir gets up and turns, but he doesn't see them. He thinks this place is scary. He says why Prachi and Sid will come here as it is a dangerous place. Alia and Ria come inside the house. Ria asks Alia if she wants to kill them with fear, as it seems to be like haunted house. Alia says it is my friend's old house. Ria says why scary man kills her here. Alia asks her to come with her inside. Ria refuses. Alia asks her not to behave like this. Ria says we are working since long. She sees a door and tells Alia. Alia and Ria go inside the room. Alia calls Argun and asks him to search for them. Ria gets scared. ranbir thinks there is nobody here in the haunted Haveli. Prachi thinks he has to stop ranbir. He can help her. ranbir thinks why this Haveli is attracting towards it. I think if someone is calling me for help. He checks in his car decky and finds torch. He thinks why is he going inside again and thinks ghosts are calling him. He sits in the car scared, but his car doesn't start. He says, please ghost, let me go. Prachi signs the goon. The goon removes the clothes from her mouth. She scolds him and asks him to tell where is Miyika. Other goons come there. Prachi asks them to tell where is Miyika and tells that her anger will burn them. She calls Miyika. Sid asks where is my sister. Other goons tells that he couldn't get Shahana. The goons talk to get food online. Prachi opens Sid rope and free his hand. She gets knife and threatens the goons. Sid also gets the goons gun and asks where is Miyika. The goon says she's inside and asks them not to shoot. While Sid tries to go inside, the goon keeps knife on Prachi's neck and tells her he will kill her. ranbir comes there and fights with the goon. He holds Prachi's hand and asks them to run. Ria tells Alia that sound is coming out. Alia says they might be jumping and doing something, but nobody can come inside or go outside. She says I have my guns and everything is happening as I wanted. Ria says game is ours, rules is ours and victory too. Ria and Alia says ranbir and make him unconscious. Ria and Alia took ranbir to the car. Ria tells unconscious ranbir that he shall be in the car until she comes and shall be unconscious too. She goes to get the key. ranbir gains consciousness and gets down from the car. He walks toward the house. Shana, Sid, Mika and Pachi are all unconscious. Prachi opens her eyes and sees fire around them and faints again. Rambi comes there and asks Prachi to get up. He wakes up Sid. Sid wakes up Miika. Rambi wakes up Shahana. He asks Shahana, Sid and Miika to go out and say he will bring Prachi outside. Yarave plays. He lifts unconscious Prachi in his arms and tries to go. The burning wounded log falls in front of them. Rambi looks on how to leave. Ria comes back to the car and tells Alia that they don't know where Rambi went. Alia says, where did he go? The goon asks if you really don't know where he went. The goon tells that he might have gained consciousness and went inside to save Prachi. Ria is shocked and is about to go inside. Alia stops her. Ria says, I am going to Rambu. Alia asks if you came to party that you are going to meet him. She says Prachi will tell him everything and he will take you in remand before taking the guns. She says he will not let you stand with him. Ria says if anything happened to him, Alia says nothing will happen to him. She asks Goon to tie his hand and legs and bring him out. If needed, make him unconscious again. The goon says he will charge extra. Alia says okay. The goons are going inside. Ria says she wants to see him coming out. Alia asks if she wants to see him now or forever. She asks her to come with her. Other goons come to the goons and ask for the car keys as his car is not working. The goon give him car key and tell other goons that they will go buy another car. Pallavi tells Vikram that Prachi and Sid haven't come back. She tells that their phone is not connecting. She says, I have gone to ask Rambi, but he is not in his room. She says, I am thinking about Ria. She says, even Ria and Alia are not at home. Vikram says, so Ria, Rambi and Alia have gone out, but without informing. But Prachi and Sid have informed. Pallavi says that they have said that they will come home soon. She says she's very worried and asks if he's taking their side. She says, I don't know where is everybody, and goes worried. Vikram thinks she can't hear anything against Ria and Rambi and can't stop herself from talking against Prachi. Rambi thinks to go out through the window as the way is blocked with fire. She asks Prachi to do something else they will be burnt. He managed to open the window and asks Prachi to come. Prachi gained consciousness and asks him to go alone. Rambi says, how can I leave you alone? He thinks she can't stand Shana, Sid, and Mika go out from the window. The goon sees the heavy fire and thinks if they go inside, they'll be burnt. The other goon tells that they are catcher cake Keladi and earn money fighting with danger. Rambi takes Prachi to make her sit somewhere and then search the place to escape from there. He makes her sit and tells her that he will return for her. Prachi asks him to go from the window and don't return. Rambi says, if you say this, then I will make you fall down the window and I will burn here. Prachi says, I am fine and can jump down from the window. He asks, are you sure? She says yes. She asks, where is Shana and others? Rambi says, everyone went outside. The goons see Prachi and Rambi alive and tell each other that their love passed fire test too. Prachi and Rambi sees the goons. Prachi asks them to let them go. The goon tells Prachi that you have to die anyhow. Rambi asks why she has to die. I will give you money. The goon says we have done commitment. He shoots at Prachi. Rambi recalls Prachi telling that the baby is his and comes in front and takes the bullet on his shoulder. The goon says we have to save him. Other goon asks him to kill Prachi also, so that nobody is alive to give statements. Prachi says she didn't do right by firing him. She takes the rod and starts beating the goons. Sid, Shiana, and Mika return, hear the gunshot and beat the goons with Prachi. The goons run away. Prachi asks Rambi to open his eyes and asks Shiana to bring water. She tells Rambi that she will not let anything happen to him. Shiana brings water. Prachi sprinkles water on his face and asks, why did you become hero? She says, I asked you to go, but you didn't listen to me. Stay still with me, don't faint. Rambi says, I am listening to you and asks her to hear. He says, I am feeling food in your lap and it's peaceful that you are fine and I am happy. If anything happens to me, then in your lap. Prachi says, nothing will happen to you. Rambi says, there is darkness coming in front of my eyes and asks her to be with him and talk good. She says, I am your chiki and I will never leave you. Rambi says, why I can't see you? I can see darkness. Prachi asks her to take out the car. Sid says, all car are missing. Prachi is shocked. Shana says she saw one car outside. Prachi says nothing will happen to you. Rambi faints. Prachi shouts, Rambil! Shahana, Mika, and Sid run to the car. Sid starts it. They come back to Prachi. Prachi asks them to wake him up. Sid says we need to take him to the hospital. Alia and Ria come back home. Alia says, I have spare key always. Nobody comes to know when you go or come back home. She asks Ria why is she not saying anything. Ria says she's feeling bad and getting bad thoughts. She asks Ria why she's not saying anything. Ria says she's feeling bad and getting bad thoughts. She says we shall go and bring Rambi back. Alia asks her to keep control of her emotions. She says my goons are very clever and have taken so much from you and me. She says they are very smart. Ria asks her to call them and ask about Rambi. Alia asks her to drink water from the kitchen. Ria goes. Alia thinks Ria's love is obsession, deadly obsession, and it is heavy for both. Sid is driving the car while Rambi is on Prati's lap unconscious. Shahana and Mika are also in the car. Prati asks Rambi to get up, but Rambi is in dead end. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to share and subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to tell me how you feel about this video in the comment section. I will do it to reply you or see you on my next video. Bye bye.